It's the year 2000. Charles Schulz has passed away, leaving behind the greatest and one of the most personal legacies a cartoonist ever has. Naturally, the question comes up, what's next for Peanuts featuring good old Charlie Brown? Clearly no more comic strips. Schulz and his family were clear on that. So what then? The strip might have been over, but the animated specials were not. But something happened. The specials held onto the anchor that was Schulz so tightly that they couldn't be anything other than just moving comic strips. 90% of these specials had no original writing. They just reused dialogue from the comic strip. Not to say that there's anything wrong with this. There's a reason that Schulz's words have stayed with us so long. He's a genius. But when he already wrote them and drew them, there isn't a point to throw them into an animated special. Something had to change. The Schulz family are approached by a man named John Cohen and Blue Sky Studios, who present them with a Peanuts short film in the hope of making a full-length feature. But it would be 3D animation instead of the traditionally 2D approach to the animated shorts. This doesn't go over well with the Schulz family. They reject it right away and move on with their lives. All except one. Craig Schulz found a beauty in the way that Blue Sky designed the backgrounds of the short and saw the potential. From there, Schulz, his son Brian, and Brian's screenwriting partner, Cornelius Giuliano, I'm sorry if I butchered that, began writing a Peanuts feature film. And then, we got the most perfect adaptation of a source material ever. But why? What makes this a perfect adaptation is a combination of things. The first thing is no sequel bait. This is a self-contained film that doesn't waste any time with setting up a sequel. They focus all their energy on this story. Remember that time? Remember when a movie was a movie and not a trailer for another movie? This movie is concerned about Charlie Brown now, not the Peanuts cinematic universe. Rather than go with the before-mentioned formula of creating Peanuts specials, Craig Schulz and company took the themes of Charles Schulz's work and created something out of that. There are similar plot points to the strip for sure, but never word for word. This is a film script, almost a character study of Charlie Brown. It doesn't try to be more than it is. It was made by people who love Charlie Brown, and not people who saw an unused property that could bring money in. They understood how Charlie Brown isn't just a character that feels bad for himself. He's someone who doesn't give up, and when you understand that, you can create a character that the audience wants to root for. Also, thank God they didn't modernize it, which was also a battle that the Schulz family fought for. No cell phones, no nothing. This is the time and era that Peanuts was originally set in. There's so many deep cuts and references in this film for not just Peanuts, but for Charles Schulz's own life. But it's not done for people to lose their crap at and cheer and scream and throw a giant fit in the theaters. It's there for the real fans to see and be reassured that this film is in good hands. How can we not talk about how stunning this film looks? Holy crap, this thing is going to be studied in the future. Every single painstaking detail is so beautiful. Go watch the behind the scenes on how this was made and the amount of work that went into creating this world and honoring the artistry of Charles Schulz. And the final shot, it gets you every time, man. Seeing that signature write itself on screen is just a thing of beauty. So what can we learn from this? Let people who love a source material do the adapting, and it will become something special.